Hi everybody, welcome back to TaylorToned. I'm Gabby and you have made it to a 27, to be specific, minute workout that is Barre and Pilates inspired. For today's class, you are going to be needing a small weight. So options, you can either grab 2 cans of beans, tins, whatever you've got at home. These are 1 kilogram hand weights, and I know that a lot of people as well at home have those wraparound weights that go on your foot or your wrist. You can use those too. You are going to be needing this for a little bit of the class, not the complete thing. If you've not hit subscribe, go ahead, do that right now. Press the bell so you get notified whenever I upload something brand new. Check out my Instagram, I am at TaylorToned. Also, I'm sending out free weekly workout plans to get the best results from my workout, and you can get that by subscribing to my mailing list on www.taylortoned.com. Let's get straight into this one. It's going to be good. It's going to be a little bit different with the weights, and I have some brand new moves. Excited? Let's do it. Find a breath, inhale, exhale, reach those hands out to the side, roll the shoulders backwards and down, pull the belly button in, grow the crown of the head nice and long, lift your left leg first, knee lifts, go up and up we go, bend through the knee, lift that toe in front of yourself, let's walk the body, reach those hands towards the side. Now it is a little bit of a windy day here today. I've already tried to film this once and it all went wrong, everything blew over, so I'm really hoping right now this goes okay. We go lift up, bend the knees, point the toes, and now you're going to start to reach the hands up to the sky into a fist as you bring that leg in front. Keep those arms curved with that balletic intention. Go up and lift, go lift. You have just 7, just 6 more here, 5 more knee lifts, 4, you've got 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to grab a hold of whatever weight option you've got. I'm going to grab my 1 kilogram weights, bring the feet in towards a plie position, reach those fingertips to the side. We go down for 2, we squeeze it up and lift. We sink it down, low, we squeeze it up and lift. Knees dive over the second toe. Then we go lift up and lift, reach those fingertips as long as you possibly can. Here we go, press down, press down. So we are using weights today in your workout. Normally my workouts are completely equipment free, but you can do this with any object at home. So if you've got those small cans, maybe you've got some small water bottles, you can use those. Go drop and drop, we go lift up, 2 more, go sink it down, we press up, and 1 more. Now drop down, hold. Reach the hands to the side. You're going to give me a little tiny reach and hold. Then reach, hold. Inhale, exhale. Reach those hands as long as you can. Fingertips in line with the shoulders. You want to double check. Take your eye line down to your fingertips. Are they in a straight line with your shoulders? Are you creating the letter T with your body? You've got 2 more here. 1 more. Reach. Now you're going to go over the head. Woo, down to the side. We go over the head and tap down to the side. Inhale, exhale. Keep pushing those hips nice and low. So warming up the low body as well as sculpting those arms. We go down to the floor. 2 more. Up and tap. Down again. 1 more. Go up and tap. Take the hands down. You're going to turn the palm up towards the sky. Take a little miniature bend through those elbows. Little tiny lifts. Lifts. Up and up. And up. Now you're going to start to bring those hands forwards in front of your body. We go up and up. Now take them back towards the side. Go lift and lift. Sink those hips low. Press as much as you can with those palms. Up. We go forwards and forwards. You've got 5 and 4. We hold in 3, in 2, 1. Now stay there. Sink lower. Now extend through those elbows. You're going to give me little tiny presses. Up. 4, 8, 7, 6, you've got 5, toe the arms, 4, 3, lift it, 2, 1. I want you to then go ahead, you're going to bring your left foot forward, you're going to bend over and take like a little lunge position here. We're going to fly. You're going to bring the hands in front of yourself. We're going to fly, lift, close together. Fly, lift, close together. So I want you to bring your eye line about 8 inches in front of your front toe. You want a straight body. You've got an incline forwards, but you've got a nice neutral spine. We go, press up to the sky, down. up to the sky and down. You've got 6, lower. 5 more here. You've got 4, then we're gonna hold halfway. 3, you've got this. You have just 2, don't relax in that neck. Last one, you're gonna hold halfway, pull the abdominals in. You're gonna make sure you've got a straight spine, nice and elongated. Now bend through those knees, little tiny presses up and lift. So we're going miniature presses to the side. Slight minute bend through the elbows, roll the shoulders backwards and down. Oh, this burns. You've got 7 and 6. You've got 5 more here. 4 more pushes. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Drop the weights to the floor. You're going to bring yourself to the edge of your mat. We're going to walk out into a plank. Chin to chest. You're going to roll it down and then walk in towards a plank. You're going to hold there and then back in. Bend the knees at this point. Roll up. So you're sequentially rolling down through the spine, making sure you're getting some spinal mobility here. So I don't just want you to drop towards the floor in an uncontrolled manner. We're really thinking about the health of our spine here, really using every single vertebrae to curl down. Wake up that spine. We go reaching it out in towards a plank position. Now every time you drop in towards that plank, I want you to create a nice long line from the crown of the head down towards those toes. Squeezing the abdominals in. Bracing the core here if you can feel it. If you can't feel it, your hips might be too high, so make sure you've got one straight line. If you can feel it in the lumbar spine, you are probably letting the hips dip down towards the floor, creating like a bit of a bowed shape. So I want you to create a nice long shape. Now you're going to hold here. I want you to make sure your feet are in line with your hips, in line with your hips. Now you're going to keep your right hand to the floor. You're going to twist to me, pop the hand onto the butt, tap your butt, and then back to the center. So you'll notice here, my feet, they are pivoting round to the side. So I'm rolling down to the floor and then pivoting round, tapping my butt. The whole time you do this, you're going to engage through the abdominals, squeeze the belly button up towards the spine. Make sure you've got a slight tuck under of that tailbone too, to really engage through the pelvic floor, through the lower abdominals, through the core. Tap your butt. Keep going. So you're rolling onto the side of your foot. Make sure the shoulder blades are rolled backwards and down. You're not a turtle. Come out of your shell. Lengthen through the crown of the head. You've got 3 more here. Roll it round and tap. I know you can. You've got 2 more. Roll it round. Tap the butt. 1 more. You're going to roll it round. You're going to tap the butt, and then you're going to come back to the center. Hands underneath the shoulders. Now connect your inner thighs together. You're going to give me a little rock forwards, then back. Rock forwards, push back. Driving through those heels. Your eye line here is down towards your mat. We're just doing this for the next couple of seconds. So take that eye line down, the gaze to the floor. Ground your palms in towards the mat. The hands are underneath the shoulders, apart from when you're rocking forward, pushing back. Squeeze the abdominals in. Again, can you feel this in the lumbar spine? If you can, rotate your hip bones, those 2 bony parts in the front of your body, into your belly button. 3 more, rock forwards, push back. 2 more, rock forwards, push back. 1 more, rock forwards, push back. Well done. Lower the knees to the floor. Sink back on your hips. Give your wrist a little roll out here. So now you're going to grab a hold of your weight again. This one I'm going to demonstrate with the can. But exactly the same with the weight. You want to bring your hand underneath the body and you want to reach that weight behind yourself in a 4-point position. All you're going to do is take a little tiny lift, then lower. Lift up, drop down. 1 lift, 1 drop. Any wrist issues here, feeling it in the wrist, you can always take a fist position like this, pressing the knuckles in towards the floor. Go little lift and drop. We go lift up. Lower down, extend, reach through those fingertips. You'll always see bar instructors, get my words out, with elongated fingertips like mine right now, because we're trying to lengthen the arm muscles. Little lift, little drop, little lift, little drop. You've got to go 5, lower, 4, drop, 3, drop. You've got 2. Last one, you're going to keep that hand high. You're going to add a minute micro bend through the elbow and then reach that fingertip as long as you can. Now roll the shoulder blades away from your ears. So you really want to come out of your shell again. Imagine you are that tortoise. You're coming out of the shell. Can you reach your palm 1 inch higher up towards the sky? This is really toning the back of your arms. You have just 8, just 7, we switch sides in 6, in 5, we switch in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Change it up, pop the can of the weight into the other hand, lengthen the fingertip, little lift, little drop, little up, little down. We go lift up, lower down, inhale, then exhale, we go up and down, lift up, lower down. Roll the shoulder blades away from your ears here. Pull those abdominals in, lengthen the upper body, lift and drop. You've got 5 more than we hold, 4 more. Pressing the palm up towards the sky. You have just 2 and drop. Now last one, lift it, hold it. We go, little bend, reach and reach. Microscopic bend through the elbow. The fingertip is in line with the working shoulder. So shoulder, elbow, fingertip, one straight line. Lengthen the hand backwards, press the palm 1 inch higher towards the sky, and think about toning through those arms. You have just, let's do it, pulse for 10, for 9, lengthen, sorry, for 7, for 6, you've got 5, we drop the hand in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Drop the weight down. You're going to bring both the forearms down towards the floor, knees underneath the hips, tuck the toes, and then lift those knees off. We go tap, lift up, go tap, lift up. We go little tap, lift. You've got 3, then up, you've got 2, up. Last one. Now keep those knees off, step the feet backwards, forearm plank here for just 7 seconds. Squeeze the abdominals in, hold it. You have just 4, just 3, just 2, 1. Well done. Drop those knees down, tuck the toes under. That's your warm up and your arms done. You're going to roll yourself up, come to standing. You're going to bend through those knees, knees forwards, bring those hands to a prayer. We're going to go over, side lunge, over for 2. We press it, over for 2. We go squeeze and press, squeeze and press. I think I was so involved in that warm up, cueing so many things that I've completely gone wrong with my timing. I intended for my warm up on my arms to be 8 minutes, but hey, they were 10. You got an extra burnout. Go squeezing over. We go lengthen, push the hips. You have 2 more here, 1 more. Keep this right leg bent. Transfer the weight and bring the upper body upright, more upright. You're going to lift this toe, tap to the floor, lift the toe. We tap down with the toe, we press up with the toe. So I want you to shine the top of your foot towards me on your device. This underneath knee, oh, it's bent, sorry. Lift. When you bring the hands away, you'll notice that will change your balance. So keep those hands in the secure position in a prayer. Hands close to the chest, to the heart center. Drop down. You've got 2 more, then we hold, drop it down. 1 more, lift up. Then you're gonna hold there, flex the foot, little tiny presses, up and up and up and up. You've got 8 other side, in 7, in 6, other side, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, other side. We go, lift, down, lift, drop. We go up and down. We go inhale, exhale. You've got 4 and down. You have 3, then we hold. You've got 2, then we're going to go back extension on the floor. Last one, you're going to hold there. You're going to flex the foot for me, little lift and lift. Squeezing the side of the foot up towards the sky. Can you keep that balance for just 5, 4 to the floor, in 3, in 2, 1. Don't think about it. Just bend through the knees, safely drop yourself down. Then you're going to re-grab a hold of your weights. Again, I'm going to use the cans. Use those hand weights if you've got them. You're going to reach the hands backwards, eye line to the floor. Now turn out through the legs. You're going to inhale, exhale. We go lift, extend, back extension, and down. So you're bringing your palms away from the floor. You're bringing your legs away from the floor. You are squeezing your butt together and you are externally rotated through the legs, through the hips. I want you to lengthen through the knees. When you drop down, you're going to pull your belly button away from the floor so you engage your core. This is about length, 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 not height. Just going to repeat that because you'll damage your back if you're thinking about height. It's length, length, and then lift. So embracing those balletic principles of finding length, then height, lift up. So you really want to make sure you're doing this in the safest way. 3 more, lift up, lengthen, down to the floor. 2 more, we go, lift up, lengthen, down to the floor. Now last one, you're going to lift it and you're going to hold it. Those palms go back into that pulsing action. So as much as you can, try to keep your eye line towards the floor. I want you to roll your shoulders away from your ears. Press the palms. We go up and lift. Now squeeze the butt together. Don't crumple up through the spine. Lengthen, extend, then lift. Point through the toes. Externally rotate through those legs. We go little lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that. Now you're going to start to swim just through the legs. Go kick and swim. Go swim. So I just want to reiterate here, actually I've not said it at all. If you can feel those bony bits of your hips on the floor, you can always grab a hold of a cushion or a towel and pop it underneath your hips. Yeah, just a cushion. I was like, do I need to say anything else then? No, you can just put something underneath your hips. Now keep those hands floated away from the floor. You have just your 6 more kicks. 5, 4, you've got 3 more kicks. 2, 1. Now float both legs off the floor, point through the toes, extend through the knees. This is just an option. Modification, stay here. Advancement, let's find the burn. Reach those hands away from yourself. You're going to start to paddle. Same arm and can to the floor. Same arm and weight to the floor as toe. We go paddle, then lift. We go tap, then lift. We go tap, then lift. Option 2, go faster. Now, you're going to send it. Opposition, change, 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 change. If you've got those hands behind yourself, just paddle those feet down towards the floor. You have just 7, just 6, just 5, lengthen these. 4, 3, you've got this. 2, 1. Oh my golly, bring the hands around the chest. You're gonna lift yourself up and you're gonna bring your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, scoop in the middle of the back up towards the sky. Press the chest down, lift the eye line up. From this 4-point position, tuck the toes under. You're going to drive the heels in towards your mat. Find yourself a down dog. Lengthen through the upper body. Then I want you to go ahead. You're going to send your left toe, point through the toe, and lengthen it up towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Now bring your eye line here, underneath your arm. Point through the toe, extend through that knee. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to change it up. So now just bring the foot down towards the floor and you're going to go other side. Lengthen right leg up to the sky, point through the toe, make it as balletic, as lengthened as possible, and bring the gaze underneath the same armpit as leg in the air. Then you're going to send the foot down towards the floor. I want you to lift through those heels and then ground the knees in towards your mat. You're going to then bring your right foot forwards, left foot back, tuck the toe under at the back, lift up into a lunge. You can either stay here for a modification. If you want the advancement, inhale, reach the hands back. Exhale, you're going to lift into a prayer today. So hands go into a prayer position. Inhale, exhale, maybe shoot those hands further up towards the sky. Well done. And then from here, bring the hand onto this thigh. You're going to then twist, turn to me, carefully ground this heel into the floor, lower into a plie position. Bring the hands on towards your thighs and you're going to gently press one shoulder down, gently press the other shoulder down. And then from here, I want you to twist, turn around through the other through the other side even. Bring those hands into a prayer. Inhale, exhale, lengthen that back leg, knee over the top of the ankle. And then bring the hands to the floor. You're going to lower the knees, sweep the foot behind the back. Sock came off then. Carefully lower yourself down. So I need bricky socks. You're going to carefully lower yourself all the way down on towards your back. I want you to bring the hands around the side of your hips. You're going to ground your belly button to your spine. You're going to float your left leg to a tabletop, float your right leg to a tabletop. And you are here in an imprinted spine. So this is a real Pilates influenced exercise. I want a long spine. Sacrum, lower part of your spine is on the mat. Then elongate the spine, imprint it like it's plasticine, and grow the crown of the head long. Bring those hands around the side of your hips. You're just gonna pop, toe to the floor, and then lift it back up. I say pop like it's easy. It's definitely not. If you want the modification of this, just keep the knees floated over the top of the hips in that 90-degree angle. Do not let your spine peel away from the floor. So notice every point of your spine has a little connection with your mat. Really ground it. Lift, lift. I'm hoping this isn't too windy to edit. lift, lift. We go tap the toe down to the floor. We lift it back up again. You've got it. Go 3 more of these. We lift it up. Pull the navel down. Put yourself in that tight corset. Lift it back up. 1 more. Tapping down through the toe and then lift it back up. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Touch your inner thighs together and press the palms into the floor, and make sure you're rolling your shoulder blades away from your ears. If you want to go in towards an advanced option, you're going to reach your hands up towards the sky, lengthen the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, we reach away and we bring it back in again. We reach away for 2, we squeeze it in. For 2, we go reach away for 2. So this is just your second option. So first option would be holding complete stillness in a tabletop position. This is your second option. Lengthen the arms and the legs. The lower those legs go, the harder it's going to get, but I really don't want them down towards the floor. Notice them just coming in towards a 45-degree angle. Out, not 45 degrees. Halfway between 90 and 180. I can't think straight right now because I'm trying to think about so many things. Lengthen, we go in and in. Would it be 120? And lengthen, we go in and in. Okay, third option. Who's ready for it? For those warriors out there who are feeling it, you're going to lengthen away and then you're going to bring it in, reach and low back down, lengthen away for 2, we bring it in. For 2, we go press down. For 2, we bring it, oh, golly, gosh, we go press away. You've just got 3 more, then we hold, push 2 more, press 1 more. Now you're going to press, reach, and you're going to hold out in this position. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the feet out in front of yourself, lengthen those hands backwards. You've got 5 and 4, you've got 3, 2, 1. Well done. You're going to rock back, rock forwards. Locate yourself, either your can of beans, your hand weight. You're going to grab it now. I want you to then press your lumbar spine down to the floor into a C-curl position. Pop the weight into one of your hands, doesn't matter which one, and C-curve the spine. Lift your left leg off. Grab the weight. You're just going to thread it underneath one of your legs. Bend through the knee and just thread that weight under. Looping it round. Of course, feeling the modification, maybe you are so done with me right now, but you're in it just for the sheer willpower. You can always just hold here, hands under the thighs. We go looping it around with the weight. You've just got 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. You're going to reach the weight forwards, ground the foot into the floor, press the lumbar spine down, and you're going to start to take little tiny presses up and up with that weight. Lift, lift. Ground the feet down. Remember, C shape. You are actively pulling your belly button towards the floor. You should have a lot of wrinkles in your stomach, in your t-shirt, and your leggings right now. That is why I want. That is how you're going to get that safe spinal position. Go 4, go 3, go 2, 1. Lift the right foot. You're going to start to loop the weight underneath that leg. If you can't feel this, tuck the hips harder. By that, you are rocking your hip bones into your belly button, into your navel, into your ribs. I want you to create as many wrinkles and rolls in your top, in your t-shirt, and your leggings as you physically can right now. We go loop it under. You've just got, I'm burning, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground the foot to the floor. Keep a hold of that weight. Press the lumbar spine down. I know. Now tuck your hip bones deeper in and under. Really rotate those hips under. Now take the weight where you go, little lift, little drop, little lift. At this point, I'm going to have to close my eyes because it's burning. We go, little lift. You're so close to being done. We literally have around about 30 seconds and then it's going to be over. Little lift, little drop. You've got 5 and lower. Go 4, little drop. You have just 3. You have just 2. Now last one, you're going to keep the weight up there on the diagonal. Modification, drop the weight, let go. Further modification, hands underneath the thighs. You're going to take little reach away. Away we go, reach, reach. This is the end, everyone. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Smash your workout today. You get a deep relaxation in just 6, in 5, in 4, In 3, in 2, 1. Well done, massive well done. Stay for the stretch, lower yourself down towards the floor. Surrender your palms up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Let the body just melt in towards the floor, in towards your mat. And ground the soles of the feet down, knees up towards the sky. You're then going to go ahead, draw both the knees in towards the chest. I want you to rock yourself back, rock yourself up and forwards. Send both the feet out in front of yourself. Lengthen through that body. Think about that healthy spine, you lengthened it. And you're going to inhale. With an exhale, breath away, you're going to reach the hands down towards the toes. Trying to get your nose in between your shins. Allow the body to gently pull towards your legs. And hold there, hamstring stretch. Trying to bury your nose in between your shins. Inhale, exhale. I want you to slowly roll yourself up. You're going to then sweep both the feet behind yourself. And I want you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. New stretch here, a little bit of a stretch and a balance. You're going to bring your right hand, you're going to thread it in between this gap here. So thread the needle in between the gap. Then bring your left fingertips forward. Stabilize yourself into that palm. Rock the weight into the right leg, and you're going to try to point this toe backwards. Balance, you don't have to take this, you're trying to float your toe up towards the sky. You may need to find something to focus on. So find that intention of holding stillness, point the toe, elongate through the knee, open through the hip. Safely and slowly bring the foot down. Bend the knee, lift it all the way back up. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Cat and cow. Inhale, scoop out through the abdominals, eye line under. Inhale, exhale, press the chest down, lift the eye line up. Throughout your stretches, I want you to really use the breath. Back in towards a neutral spine. You're going to thread your left hand underneath that right arm, thread the needle, and then reach the palm forwards. You're going to then send the opposing toe into a balance. I want you to then push the toe up to the ceiling, open through the hip. This is such a tough one to balance, hold. So you're going to stay there. And then drop the toe down towards the floor, safely lift it back up in towards a 4-point position. Tuck the toes under, inhale, exhale, press the heels down, send the hips high towards the sky, lengthen the heels to the floor. This should get in towards your calves, this should stretch out the back of the legs, send those hips high, dive the chest to the floor nice and low, spread your fingertips across your mat, and then bring the hands in towards your feet. The feet are directly underneath your hips right now. Take a miniature bend through the knees. So not a huge bend, just a little miniature bend through the knees. See if you can allow your belly to just rest on towards the thighs. If you can, amazing. Hold there. If you can't, just get as close as you can. Inhale, and on the exhale, straighten through the knees. See if you can keep the belly low. I'm shaking. It's a sign of a tough class. And then again, a little bend through the knees, not too deep, just a gentle bend through those hamstrings, through the knees. So you'll ease off on the hamstrings, allow the belly to come on towards the thighs. Inhale, as you exhale, try and lengthen behind the back of the legs. Now take a deep bend through the knees this time. Allow the sit bones to drive towards your floor, towards your mat, and roll up through the spine. And then from here, center yourself, bring your hands to heart center, roll the shoulders down, feet step underneath your hips. I want you to then elevate the heels away from the floor, drive the heels high, crown of the head grows towards the sky. Feel longer and lengthened in your body. Allow the heels to drop down, bend through the knees, find a breath, inhale in, and exhale, let any tension go. And well done in your exactly 27-minute barre and Pilates class. Let me know what you thought about the weights, about those free weights. Let me know what you used as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back in a couple of days for another brand new workout. See you all again soon. Bye.